Dear friends, let us just start off with a small prayer. Let us all chant Om 3 times together. Please chant after me. Mangalam dishatu me akashaha. Mangalam dishatu me vayuhu. Mangalam dishatu me agnihi. Mangalam dishatu me apaha. Mangalam dishatu me prithvi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Your eyes. Respected Dr. Froehlich and dear friends, in Vedanta, the Bhagavad Gita being the essence of the Veda, Lord Krishna in the Gita says, Jnanagnihi basmasat kurute Arjuna. By the fire of knowledge, Jnanagnihi, Jnana eva agnihi, by the fire of understanding, basmasat kurute Arjuna. Your whole ignorance, your whole karma, your whole sanchita, agami and prarabdha karma are basmasat kuruche, and therefore in Vedanta Agni represents Jnanam, which I'll explain to you what Jnanam means, understanding. Now we have to understand this in a very deep sense. There's a tendency for all of us to understand things superficially. There's a tendency, I'm not blaming. There's a tendency for us to understand superficially. But once when you understand deeply, an insight is born. Something inside you opens up. If you understand superficially, you will only collect words and words and words, and you can quote slokas and mantras after other. As Kabir says, Poti padi padi jagmuwa pandit bayana koi, dhai aakar prem ka padesa pandit hoy. He says, Poti padi padi jagmuwa. By reading books and the books of books, you are only collecting words. And he says, Pandit bayana koi, you don't become a wise person. But dhai aakar prem ka, one who has experienced love, one who has experienced love in his understanding mode, he alone is a wise person. Because understand, friends, all Shabdatmakam Veda. I don't want to burden you with a lot of mantras and slokas, right? Because I always believe that any teaching should first inspire you. Yes or no? You should get inspired. All right? If you're not getting inspired, then please see something is missing. There's no Agni in the speaking. You should say, wow. Right? Please see, Lord Shiva says in the Shiva Sutra, Vismayaha Yoga Bhumika. Vismayaha andreno, ಒಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ, a sense of wonderment, a sense of wow. He says should be the yoga bhumika. The very basis of spiritual life should be sense of wonderment. Wow. And Lord Krishna in the Gita says, Ascharyavat vadati, Ascharyavat paschati, Ascharyavat shrunoti. The seer is a wonder, the talker is a wonder, the listener is a wonder. If you understand, is a wonder, and if you don't understand, that is also a wonder. I am not saying Lord Krishna says, Shrutva pina Veda tadapi ascharyaha. In spite of listening, some people don't understand. Like a Panditji was giving a discourse on Ramayana. 7 days discourse happened on Ramayana. At the end of the whole thing, a person gets up and says, Panditji, నాకు అంతా స్పష్టంగా ఉంది. ನಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟು. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಡೌಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ರೈಟ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ? ವೆದರ್ ರಾಮ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ ಆರ್ ರಾವಣ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ? ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ದ ಪಂಡಿಟ್ಜಿ ಟರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಟಫ್ and says Rama is not the Rakshasa, Ravana is not the Rakshasa, I am that Rakshasa teaching you. So Krishna says, Shrutvapi, in spite of listening, right, he doesn't understand. Tadapi ascharyaha, he says. That is also wonder. So Lord Shiva says wonderment should be the base of life. The Veda says, Shabdatmakam Veda. Please listen carefully. All right? Words, Veda is filled with words. But what is words? A word which does not give you a meaning is not the word. The word is not the thing. The description is not the described. The word love is not love. The word knowledge is not knowledge. So even though the Veda says Shabdatmakam Veda, the word should give you a meaning. A Shabda bandu artha kodabeku. Or else it will be like a donkey carrying sandalwood. Or donkey carrying the Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishad. Nothing will happen to the donkey. I'm not saying you are donkeys, please. Alright? So the word should give you a meaning. Now the question is, now please see, are we getting a meaning? Most of the time we get the words. I am saying I'm Brahmana. Now what is the meaning of Brahmana? No, simply I'm Brahmana. Are Brahmani charanti iti Brahmana. Now the word, please understand, should give you a meaning. If you say I'm a Brahmana, Brahmana means Brahmani charanti. If you say Jagat, the meaning of the word Jagat is Jayate Gacchati iti Jagat. That which is moving. If you say Pandita, Panda Asya Asti iti Pandita. One was got wisdom. So word, when you listen to the Veda, listen to Agni also. What is the meaning of the word of Agni? Or else in my book I have given a nice example. A person was selling rabbits. Please listen, you are selling rabbits. And when you're selling rabbits, right, he put the rabbit in the cage, right, and told the small boy, his peon boy, gave the address to the peon, give this rabbit to this address. And be careful, or else. And he was a typical Pathan, he was. From Afghanistan, tough guy. So a rabbit in the cage, and gives address, be careful, or else. And he got scared. Now the rabbit, the address is put in the pockets, put the rabbit in the cage, and he goes. And as he's going out, he falls down. When he falls down, the cage opens. When the cage opens, the rabbit goes away. And this boy is sitting and laughing and laughing. People round him and come and says, what the hell? Rabbit is gone. You're not given to the address there. Your boss is a Pathan, he'll finish you. What are you laughing? And this boy says, where can the rabbit go? I have got the address. Where can the rabbit go? I have got the address. This is the plight of people. We have the address of the Bhagavad Gita, address of the Veda, address of the Bible, address of the Quran, but the meaning, the rabbit is gone. Please understand, this is the plight of spirituality. So therefore when you say Shabdatmakam Veda, the word should give you a meaning. And if the word doesn't give you a meaning, because a word is only an indicator indicating the indicated, which is not the indicator. The word is a pointer pointing out the pointed, which is not the pointer. So word is only a pointer. So the word should give you a meaning, and the meaning has a feeling. Every word has a meaning, meaning has a feeling. So if you understand the word, you have to understand the meaning, and to understand the meaning, you have to feel the meaning. That's why Bhagavad there says, in Bhagavad they say, right by Bhagwan to bhav se mehsoos karna hai. Right, bhav se mehsoos karna hai Bhagwan ko. So the word has a meaning, the meaning has a feeling, the feeling has a context. Every feeling has a context. एक भूमिका है. And the context should land in an experience. And the context should land in an experience. An experiencer, the Veda says, without the interference of the experiencer. Can there be an experience without the experiencer interfering an experience? And such an experience is what Lord Shiva says, Vismayaha Yoga Bhumika. That is the Agni. So, Jnanagnihi Basmasat Kuruche. When Gita says in the Bhagavad Gita, and the Gita being the essence of the Upanishad, Sarvopanishado Gavo, Dokta Gopala Nandanaha. So therefore the Gita being the essence of the whole Veda, and therefore Krishna says, that Agni Basmasat Kuruche, your ignorance should get destroyed. No, therefore Jnana is equal, but Agni therefore is equal to Agni is therefore equal to knowledge which destroys an experience, in which you land in an experience without the pollution of the egoistic experiencer. Please understand, this is the soul. Like in raga, in music, no, bhup ragantvi, sarega padasa bhup rago. Durga andre eno sare ma padasa. ನೀವು ಸಾರೆ ಮಾ ಪಾದಾಸ ಅಂತ ದುರ್ಗಾನದು. Alright, Sare Ma Padasa. In Durga there is a soul, there is an Atma. In Bhup Sare Gha Padasa, adun soul ide, Atma ide. Right? Swaras are only indicator. And it is indicating there is a feeling in the Sa, there is a feeling in the Re, the feeling in the Ma, the feeling in the Dha, a feeling go. So the Atma can beko. So to the Veda, the Atma is that your ignorance should get destroyed. Right? Or else it will be like a person in Delhi. A person was there in Delhi seated. Because I told you, all my speech, whatever, whether it's Upanishad I'm talking or the Gita I'm talking or any management I'm talking, unless you are not inspired, that is not a teaching at all. So prerana is a teaching. Second, a teaching should give you shiksha. Shiksha means what? Learning. And if there is no learning, and is only a collection of words, then please it is not shiksha. So anything is, there must be, please understand, there must be motivation, prerana, shiksha, and then afterwards lakshya should be there. Lakshya andre, what is the purpose? What is the goal? Alright, unless if this not in a talk is not framed, please not guess. So therefore I will always be giving you examples to dip into the very soul of the please the raga of the Vedas, sir. So therefore, if you don't do this, it is like a person was, on the Delhi, he was waiting, he's standing next to the car, and there's no parking sign. Right? And a police constable comes to him and tells a person, hey, remove this car. Because next to it, no parking sign. And this person being a typical Delhiite, youngster, he said, no. And the way he said no, the constable thought definitely he's the MLA son. And he went away. The sub-inspector is watching all this and says, what cheek to this guy? So he comes to him and tells, hey, remove this car to the youngster. And the youngster more loudly replied, come on, all of you say, more replied, what? No. Very good. And he said, no. I saw the way he said no, my God, he must be an MP son. And he went away. A circle inspector was all seeing all this. Endra Babu, how can it be like this? So he comes to him and tells the youngster, remove this car. And the youngster said, I said, no, my God, definitely minister's son. Because itna dhamta, no me. So he went away. And the IG of police was watching all this. And he says, what to the cheek to this guy? He comes to him, hey, remove this. And he was also Punjabi. So he said, remove this car. And the youngster said, no. And being an IPS officer, why? Your car is there. There's no parking sign. Why you don't want to remove the car? And to which the youngster says, my guru has given me an upadesha, adesha and sandesha to just answer to the point. The concept, IPS officer got confused. What is the point? He says, this is not my car. Why should I remove? Why should I remove this car? And this man said, "Arey, from the beginning itself you should have told." He said, "My guru has given Adesha, Upadesha and Sandesha, answer to the point. You said remove the car." I said, "No." Vaishwarya says, "It's not my car. Whose car it is? Whether the fellow is married or not." Sir, is a very smart answer or not, all of you? Very smart answer, but still it is a stupid answer. You nodabeku, smart answer idu. Still a stupid answer. This is the ignorance that we are going through. We are very smart, but our smartness is protecting our stupidity. Isn't it?